Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's been doing well. A whole lot of crazy stuff has been happening. Please stay safe. I want to talk about three different things, three subjects today. Um, One subject I'm going to bring up, it's been on my mind. It's getting on my nerves. It's making me sick. And it has everything to do with the so-called indigenous or Indian community, the Black Indians now, okay? So, first off, a lot of the brothers in the indigenous community still like rap. Nothing wrong with that. So a lot of them, they're making their own CDs and their own music. They doing their own thing. Nothing wrong with that. But what's bothering me is that they using sitting up here calling women bitches and hoes, and every time you look up nigga this, nigga that. Wait a minute. That is the shit that we're trying to leave behind. We need to leave behind. You're supposed to be better than that. You're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be on a place where you're elevating, you're learning about who you are. You're reconnecting with your people's culture and American tribes and stuff like that. You need protocols. You know what I'm saying? You need to develop values. And it's up to the men to teach the men the values and the protocols, and to the women to teach us values and protocols, okay? Not only that, we have a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot more, a lot of these brothers out here and sisters, they've done the work. They've done some research, and now they're teaching us, and we appreciate that. But a lot of times, y'all just be sitting up there arguing with each other, falling out with each other over the smallest insignificant things, little differences in opinions. You go to their channels to hear what they got to say, and all you hear is arguing, pull up, and nigga, you ain't about that life and all this and all that. Look, y'all just need to grow up. You a bunch of grown ass men. You ain't no kids. You know what I'm saying? And I was real disappointed when I was concerning Ad Power and Chief Holiday, and I'm listening to one of their videos, and then they start playing all this old raunchy ass music. Y'all just need to just grow up. We are supposed to be distancing ourselves from the lost tribes so we can help them regain who they are, their rightful place here in America as indigenous people, regain our true nationalities, and we're trying to get our land back. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be, y'all supposed to be teaching us about the importance of learning your tribes and your relearning the culture and the language and paperwork, how not to be fooled and used by people like Tariq Nasheed, that's just here in our community keeping up chaos. He just here for a come up to make sure he stay in the limelight and make money. A lot of shit he be saying don't make no sense. He contradict himself. He be using and biting off of people like Dan Calloway's work, and then going back and talking shit about Dan Calloway and talking shit to him. I wouldn't. Oh my God, I can't stand that boy. I cannot stand Tariq Nasheed, and that's what That's who our so-called leaders and teachers need to be preparing us to look out for. But shoot, we got to keep one eye open on y'all, because sometimes y'all be making me think that you're informants and you're purposely here to fuck up what we're trying to do and achieve, and you just want some money, some likes, and some clicks. You're not serious. You're not serious about helping us. That's what I kind of feel about some of y'all, but I'm gonna try to stay as positive as possible. Okay? All right, I'm trying my best. All right? Because I know that us coming back into who we are is by divine decree. So we can't let foolishness get in the way of that. Okay? So, I don't mean to be messy. I did call some names out, and I'm not trying to be messy, but hopefully if anybody I called out see this video or hear about it, maybe they'll take a look at certain things. Okay? So, yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited. I see a lot of people learning, coming back into the fold, but we ain't gonna do nothing but run them away if they can't get nothing but what, even they can't even get what they were getting from the Afrocentrics, and you know what I'm saying. If we over here doing the same shit, as Brother Polite and all them, and acting crazy like young Pharaoh, and we got to do better. We have got to do better. So, like I said, I have a lot of faith in the especially people like Dane Calloway and Sis Bethy. I have a lot of faith in Ab Power, Spring, Holiday, and all the rest of them. I really do. I appreciate Tasha She, and there's another young lady. I don't know why her name can't come to my mind. I'll mention her later on if her name comes to my mind. But I appreciate you all so much. You've done so much for me. You've helped me so much. I just want us to do better, and I just want us to grow, and I want us to be successful. I really do. I want us to be proud. All right, so there was another story. I think it was in Houston, Texas, where there was this meet and greet where people were brothers and sisters was coming together to try to I don't want to say hook up, but get to know each other. So the rumor came out that only women showed up, only black women, not one man showed up to that meet and greet. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, that's a damn shame, this, that, the other, woo woo and stuff like that. And then there was a video that counteracted and contradicted what the original video said. It showed men there at the meet and greet, and the women, the men and the brothers and sisters, they was together having fun. So the thing was, I kind of think that they were trying to say was that the men showed up later. They showed up late. It was the women who showed up earlier than the men. And that's the information that we got. We didn't get the whole story. So I don't know if the second video is right or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I just found that video online, just like I found the first video online. But I was thinking about that situation. And the situation that I was, concerned about was the fact that through some type of avenue, even through too many of our own brothers, people seem to always want to lower black women's self-esteem and self-worth. You act like you don't want us to feel good about ourselves. You don't want us to love ourselves. You want us to see us as second or third. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not worthy or something like that. I see this on just about in every sector of involvement of society that I see it on social media. I sense it out in public when I'm dealing with certain brothers and stuff, and the news, how they depict us, and now what I'm saying. It's just, I would like to just let y'all MFers know that you will not be breaking sisters nothing. All you're gonna do is make women like me, especially, more determined to love myself and see that for the most part, there's something special about me to begin with. Something special about sisters, Black American women, Indian women, whatever. You want to call yourself African American women, whatever. Something about us in the first place for so many people to come after our self-esteem like this. There is something great about us that we don't see ourselves. People only do that to people when they see a light in them and they want to extinguish it. Well, let me tell you motherfuckers something. You ain't extinguishing nothing. Me and my sisters will continue to fight back and shine and roll our eyes, head, and everything else. And you can go home and write a book about it if you want to. Who gives a shit? Okay? We're determined to live our best lives. Get the bag, travel, make that money like it ain't nothing. Buy houses, nice clothes, spend money, just be happy and be us, okay? So just y'all might as well give up with y'all hating asses. We rise and we gonna steady rise, all right? So the other thing I wanted to talk about was now I'm not sure that a lot of people, well, let me say it like this. There is a group, online group, and I've been familiar with them for years. I've even participated in a few of their public rituals because they're a public and they're a private group too. It's called the Royal Bloodline. Look them up. And the high priest or shaman or whatever he considers himself of the whole group, they call him the Dark Lord. All right. So I've had, like I said, I've had some positive experiences with this group. I even purchased some of their ouds from them, and like I said, I participated in one of their some of their open rituals. I had a very spiritual and positive experiences while doing a ritual with them. So I'm not saying that I don't have anything bad to say about them personally, but I did hear some things about the group a while ago, and then recently I'm hearing I'm hearing this again on something on about the same wavelength about what's going on with them. This time it's way worse. It's way worse because some other people are making videos about them in their group, and I think that right now they might be under FBI or police radar for being a cult group and possibly trafficking, possibly, allegedly. All of this is allegedly, okay? Allegedly. That's what supposedly what's been going on with them. So I don't know, but there's a video on YouTube circulating about this young girl that met one of the young ladies online, and the young lady was an artist, and the lady from the so-called cult, sacred, the Bloodline cult, invited her out of town. So, and she was telling her how, they got the text messages and stuff like that, telling her how she could, make some money. And then she started talking about how she could teach her to do rituals to get more famous and bring more, bring that bag in for her. So all of a sudden, the girl never came home and she came up missing. And then her mother supposedly got a phone call from her a week or so later. And she allegedly told her mom to come get her. She was supposedly at a nail shop. And when they came to get her, she was gone and they ain't heard from her since. So, to my understanding, the group and certain members of the group are now being questioned. So, keep your eyes open to that. Be careful of these groups because they're really cults. Don't forget Carbon Nation with what's that dude's name? I'm so bad with names, y'all. Please forgive me. Now he had a show enough cult with his nasty self, and now his bitch ass in jail, and they need to keep him in jail. Concerning what I've been hearing about him, I mean, he did some terrible things, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? He just, yeah, nature boy. He just needs to stay where the hell he is, honey. Uh, he's on the same level as Brother Polite and all them. So y'all be careful of joining these groups. You know, uh, Carbon Nation was full of people who probably came from abusive homes, didn't really know what love was searching for love, was searching for something to be a part of, brokenhearted and stuff like that, low self-esteem. That's the only, those are the easiest people to recruit and then brainwash, okay? Because in their minds and in their hearts, they don't have nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You provide them with a little food and a roof over their head and maybe some clothes, and they're in. A lot of them were homeless, and it's really sad. It's really sad. So we got to be very careful. Even joining these tribes, these Indian tribes. So many people got their own tribe going. Hey, that's great. Let's go with it, but be careful. They are asking for monthly fees, which there is nothing wrong with that, because everything needs money to grow and prosper. And it needs funding. We need the money. How's are we gonna build? We need everybody to chip in and build for all of us. But you better check them out. You better make sure they don't know what the hell they doing. They end up signing your nationality away like the Moors be doing with all they fucked up paperwork, getting you put in jail and all that. You just want to be very careful. A lot of these people are just straight up predators. I mean, straight up predators. Please be careful. So, that is about all I wanted to talk to y'all about. Thank you for listening to this video. I love you all. I appreciate you. Please like and share. Peace.